Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will receive alerts when there are new episodes. Go get it.
That's what I tell them. I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go out and I go get it. How to code, that's all I know. I don't succeed, then I don't breathe. Success, what does it mean? If I conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles. Compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles. Go take care of your business. Success Chronicles. It's deeper than just winning. Success Chronicles.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chip Baker coming to you with a topic session here with my guy, Dr. Oliver T. Reid, and we're just going to talk manhandle today. And let me go back. Dr. Oliver T. Reid, and the T is for tearing it up, okay? Because because he is on it. He is tearing it up, and just very happy for him. Lots of great things going on. And so just want to use this opportunity to discuss some of the things that he has been doing and that he's working with, and then, talk about future, where he's going and involved with. So first off, just want to say thanks again for linking up with me. Always a pleasure when I get the opportunity to chop it up with the doc.
Yeah, man, I'm honored. I'm honored, Chip, man. Anytime I can get with you, man, and really be a part of the Success Chronicles, it's amazing, man. And all you do. So I thank you for having me on, man.
Oh yeah. Well, talk to us about some of the things that you've been involved in. I know here recently, you've had some appearances. You've been traveling.
Yes.
I mean, just lots of things. Some things you've put out. Some conferences, sessions you're doing. And so it's just, if you don't mind, talk to us about some of those things that you're involved in currently.
Well, definitely, man. It's just been really a tremendous open opportunity lately here. So I've been featured on a lot of platforms, and one of the platforms I've been featured on was to be on ABC to interview with PK Kersey and Suited for Success, and that's an awesome opportunity. Definitely, I know you're going to be connecting and being part of that, but it was really a blessing to be featured on ABC News in New York. Me and him and another fellow co-author of Suited for Success. So we were able to do that. From there, man, I actually was able to go to the Bahamas. As you know, I'm working on an interview game, which is a game that actually has the components of having serious fun. So you basically can ask the relationship questions you always wanted to ask in a fun, serious way. So I got to take that man on the road to Bahamas. So we've been doing that. We've been doing pop-up game parties. It's actually going to hit shelves in June. So that, the pre-launch, the pre-sale, I'm all into that right now, going that which way. And a couple times in New York to just actually share with men. You know how my bout is with men, man. My love and passion is for men. So I was able to share with men, man, in New York. I'm headed there again in April. Got a chance to be in Bristol, Tennessee, Bristol, Virginia, with my man Kelly Cole. We did a interview with ABC again, with NBC, just to talk about some different things, CBS, and it was just a wonderful time, man. Also coming up in a couple of months, probably like in a month, man, me and you got something that's going to be fire that's coming out. And so I've been excited about that, man. It's just been a work in the making. We've been kind of grinding, but I'm excited to let people know that's going to be talking about communication, effective communication, and just that is amazing. And we're going to be launching an official game in June. So the interview game is going to be launched officially in June. And so we're preparing to do a lot of stuff with that.
That's cool. Well, let's kind of look at, so you mentioned like the Suited for Success, and that is a venture with PK Kersey. Shout out to PK, a great visionary on what he's doing as far as highlighting the stories of African-American Black men.
Yes.
Talked about, your interview game. Let's do a little back history here. That has come from, sparked from your books. Ideas.
Yes.
And so, I want to make sure that we mention that, Dr. Reid is a multiple-time author. And so, for those of you that haven't been following it or not familiar with the things that we're doing, he's a multiple-time author. And so the book has come from the game. I'm sorry, has come from
Mm-hmm.
the book, one of the book concepts, correct?
Yeah, it was funny. I started out with the Manhandle. We've been doing some Manhandle conversations, Chip, with you and I started with the book Manhandle. I took that book and said, hey, man, needs a little bit more. And so this is a little tidbit shout out to those who are pretty much sparking and doing great things, that sometimes you have more in one thing than you think. And so I had the book. I started the book. It was supposed to be a 4-part series, but I said, hey, let me do a workbook to that. And out of the workbook came this idea to have an interview game, this interactive workbook to be able to work together. If you're single, if you're married, if you're dating, you can actually work through this workbook. And then I said, let's create this game. So it was birthed out of that game. So I took one product out of one thing and did multiple things. So that's a little tidbit people can do. A lot of times we feel like, hey, we just got this one thing. But inside of that cluster, maybe different things that you can pull out and do.
Love it. Love it. And then, we mentioned about the things that we're involved in. We're doing Solutions to Your Success, the book series. And like he said, we're about to drop our second book here soon as well. And so just had to put that plug out there for you guys.
Man, it's fire too. That thing is nice. I'm excited about it.
Like, you know how they say, I'm proud of this body of work.
Yes.
Just I don't know, just really went deep on it, researching, and the first one was awesome. First one was growing through you go through was great, but the second one, I'm telling you guys, like just and I wrote it, just read it. So I'm like, man, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
So it's going to be great. And then elaborate a little bit more on what you and Kelly Cole are involved in. Tell us about Kelly, and then, elaborate on that if you don't mind.
Very good. Kelly's a good friend and brother, man. Known him for a while, marketing guru, author of the book Conversations with Shark, and also multi-best-selling author, as well as a publisher. So what we team up to do, I do a lot of writing coaching, Chip, as you know, and been able to write successfully 20 books or more. That's including collaborations and still stuff in the works, like our books coming out. And so what we're doing is we're sharing our story through an avenue called Book It Masterclass. So we're actually going on tour on top of everything going on.
Right.
We're actually going on tour in May. We're hitting 4 cities right off the gate. We're going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina, kicking it off in my hometown, May 4. And then the 5th, we're going to be in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And then the 18th and 19th. 18th, we're going to be in Virginia Beach. And then we're going to be actually in Richmond on the 19th. And so we got more stuff coming up in June, July. We plan to take this around the country. And our goal, we've helped hundreds of authors publish their books, but we're targeting 100 authors too. And this masterclass, all we need, if we get more, fine, but we want to empower 100 authors to produce their body of work this year. And so that's one of the things to give back and really say, hey, we want to make other people's dreams come true. The last time we've done it, we've done 2, 3 so far, Atlanta, Virginia, and Charlotte before. It's been absolutely sold out. People have published books. We have the testimonials of how people's lives have changed. And we randomly pick, we don't tell people, but we randomly pick people who inspire, that we want to just bless with. They publish the whole thing for free or as an investment. And we've done that. And so we have some people in the works that's going to be published because they were hungry. And so we're excited to be doing that and to really sharing that to folks all over the country.
That's awesome. Lots of great things. I think one thing that's really great is when you start from a servant's heart and a place of, hey, I'm helping. Isn't it amazing how you get it back? I'm not even going to say tenfold. It's probably been 200 or 300 fold, like HUNID, not 100 the right way.
Right.
100. You get it back 200-300 fold. And I think it's awesome to watch the blessings that have come upon you. But then, I also say that to me, I think it's well deserving because, it's coming from a good, pure, servant's hearted place.
Yeah, one of the things, man, that I learned from you, man, and I hear it every time, is that line you always use, go get it.
Yeah.
And while you're going to get it, what I'm learning too is to help people go get it. Like yourself, you're a bridge for so many people to tell their story. Yeah. And publishing these books, a lot of people say, how you do it? And there's times I get in a jam, there's times it takes longer, but I've created a system that allows things to get done. You know, and so I want to share that system with as many people as possible because there's so many people like, I got a story and I want to write a book, and they end up getting drugged, mishandled. There's a lot of people out there that'll just take your money and won't even produce content for you. I've had so many horrible stories like that. But on the other side, just to see that person we've shared with many times in our masterminds, where people have come to us and say, "Hey, that exact story that you shared or that tool you shared was the thing that opened up my life," and they were able to tell the story. Like we've helped a lady who went through abuse, who needed to tell her story. We've helped in the past blind people, individuals who were suffering with blindness to kind of publish their own works. They can't even see it, but to trust us enough to say, "Hey, we want to do it." It's been phenomenal.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, look out for the Book It class, guys. If you're looking to, publish. Just great guys, and I'm excited that you guys are traveling and doing your thing. I know we had talked about maybe getting you guys to Texas.
Yes, sir. We gotta come out.
Yeah, we gotta get that going, and maybe we can do dual, have a class as well as do book signing for the book, the next book. And so that would be awesome.
Definitely, man. And so we're excited too, man, to have you on this side because I know you've been doing some moving and shaking, and man, this connector all over. And I think it's powerful too, because we're talking about the manhandle or manifestation, when men can manifest together. What I like about our collaboration, I've said it so many times, but we're men that are working together, man. I met you on this circuit, but we've done so much together already, so I can't even imagine getting us in the same room, get around other people in the same room and partner. So,
I'm just gonna say this: when we do get together and get in the same room, 3 words: they ain't ready. hey, man! I just they ain't ready, man. I think it's just the energy and the fire and just so much knowledge. I think it's awesome. They say iron sharpens iron, but to me, I think in this case, not saying me, I'm just saying you and Kelly, but vibranium sharpens vibranium. Okay. And so I think that, man, just like you said, being around great people, respecting the craft of one another, as they're right in their own path, but then still collaborating and finding great things and common grounds to come together on. I think it's awesome. It's exciting. It's truly a blessing to us individually, but more so, it's such a blessing to other people, and that's where the fulfillment comes.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things, man. You pour out. You got somebody pouring into you, and I think that's one of the things that I like about collaboration. Because, man, to be honest, be very transparent. There's some days I'm like, man, I am physically exhausted, mentally exhausted. I don't do anything else, man. And I said this before to you, man. I'll look and see something you're doing. I'll see several interviews.
Let's go.
Just the energy. I'm like, man, let me get up. Keep up with the keep up.
Let's go.
Get down with the get down. And that's what it's all about. Because if you're that island by yourself, you need to see other people, in this case, other men manifesting. And if they're manifesting, it kind of sparks something in you to kind of get up and do the same thing.
Yeah, I interviewed my guy, Tony from St. Louis. He's a big time motivational speaker, and we did a topic session on. We talked about healthy competition, and he was just saying, similar, how you said, I was doing my thing, and I looked on LinkedIn, and I saw Chip posted a video of this person. Like, man, let's go! I got to go, and that's how it was. Like, man, I was I was like, man, these guys are on NBC with PK, like, man, let's go.
Yes.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Well, again, thank you for your time. Always a pleasure to get to chop it up with you. Excited about the growth and, the things that you have going on. Excited about our ventures. Really looking forward to that. And so, like I said, again, it's truly been a blessing.
I would say, look out, man. We're going to be touring and we're going to do some stuff together with this book and other things we're doing. If I can leave a shameless plug, if you can go out and get the interview game, it's really helping a lot of therapists to get the chip. A lot of people who are working with communication, couples, You can play the game with men against men, women against women, couples against couples. You can do it at your perfect date night, or you can even do it with your adult children. You can go get that at www.interviewgame. And that interview game is INNERVIEW game.com. So it's an interview, how we look from the inside out. And so that's something that, man, that we have another whole topic on, but being able to see people from the inside out instead of the outside in can save you a lot of time in your relationship.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm asking the hard questions that I wish I would have asked.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of crazy relationships.
I love that. And for sure, we'll have to do a topic on the interview for sure.
Yes, sir.
That's good. Well, thank you guys for checking out this topic session with Dr. Oliver T. Reid. And again, the T is for tearing it up because he's doing some great things. he's on it, doing some great things. Truly happy for him. And you guys go out and show him some love and support him with all the things that he has going on. And so, again, take care. Keep doing your thing. Thank you guys for checking out this episode. We'll see you next time. Go get it.